You're supposed to be hitting the share button and the like button, niece. You're also be hitting the share and the like button when y'all come in. Hey, girl, hey. I told y'all that we're going to start turning up these lights over here. We don't have no... We don't need to have the whole church lit up. It's an ambrosia apple. She's good. I always look to make sure it's not all scraped up and scratched up. Hey Leela, hey Trey Baker, hey Mickey Mix, Juan Asta, Linda Hudson, Rita, Donnell, Donna Howard, Chelsea, Carol Cole, Leslie. My girl Leah. See, that's what I was trying to tell you. She said her power bill this month from Georgia Power was $200, and she said she live alone. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They ain't got no business sending no power bill like that over here. And I stay by myself. Make no sense. I was coming home from the gym today. Hey, CJ Harden. I was coming from the gym today, and I had my friend Angela's car. Long story short, because I know one of them want to know. Angela needed me to, she had to have tires put on one of her cars. She has 2 cars. So she asked me if I could follow her to the place, to pick up the other car. So long story short, I've had her second car since, what is today? Wednesday? I've had the car since Monday. Now y'all know I don't really go nowhere during the week, except to the gym. Today I just had one of those days where I just wasn't feeling it. You ever had one of those? But I shook it off, niece. You gotta shake it off. So I shook it off, but I was not having a very good day today. Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig, the Writer Stewart, and this is the Facebook and YouTube live versions of So Much to Say. These are my thoughts in my voice on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. And when I tell you, I got a little piece of apple in my teeth. That's what happens when your teeth are close together. Anyway, I was not having a very good day today. I had my trainer and I, we typically meet at the same time in the afternoon. But today, for some reason, well, I was up till about 4 in the morning writing. I was up till 4 in the morning writing these. I was trying to get this 4th book done, but I'm not rushing. Every single word that I write down, every single period, every single comma, every single hyphen, semicolon matters and counts, okay? Excuse me. So I was writing. Hold on. Niece, I explained to you all yesterday that greetings and salutations are between 9 and 9:05. It is now 9:06, almost 9:07. We're done with the hellos. Carl and James, have a seat, please. Have a seat. Okay? Please have a seat. Okay? Now, thank you, my girl Les. Have a seat. We've already done hellos. I've already done good day thinker, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. She coming in here late with them kitten heels on. Okay? I don't know why. I don't understand why the girls with the kitten heels can't get in here at a decent time. It ain't like she got on the stiletto. Why y'all trying to get in here on time? You got on a sensible heel. But anyway, I was very sleepy last night. I mean, I was very sleepy today. So even though, you know, I probably went to sleep about 4. And so I was up at like 10. Now they say you only need 6 hours, but sometimes my body needs more than that. But I took the 6 hours and then I got up. So I got up, I made myself a nice breakfast. I had red potatoes. I put them in my steamer. I steamed them. And then I diced them up. And then I put some red onions in the pan with them, and I sauteed them in the pan with some, ooh, they were tasty. Put my little seasonings on them. I put my little seasonings on them. Y'all want to see what seasoning I put on them? I put a little garlic powder, a little organic black pepper. But if you don't have organic black pepper, you could just put black pepper. I only have that because Tonette sent it to me. I put a little pink Himalayan sea salt, and I put this on there too. I never can remember the name of it. This is the Bragg's Organic Sprinkle Herb and Spice Seasoning. I put this on there too, niece. This right here will change your life. Do you hear me? The first ingredient is rosemary. Rosemary followed by onion, garlic, thyme, red bell pepper, carrot, niece, tomato, black pepper, basil, Bragg's Organic Extra Virgin Olive Oil, parsley, tarragon, lemon peel, orange peel, Bragg's Organic Apple Cider Vinegar, celery seed, dill seed, oregano, savory sage, ginger, coriander, bay leaf, turmeric, and other organic ingredients. Now, I know some of y'all don't even know what some of this shit is, but guess what? It's good. Okay? So, I made myself a delightful breakfast. And I ate. And I made a smoothie today. I made a vegan protein shake. So I had text my trainer and was like, hey, what's up? What time did you want to meet today? Because usually he'll confirm with me by a certain time to let me know. Because sometimes it's not the same exact time. Typically it is, but sometimes he pushes back about 30 minutes. I was just making sure. He texted me while he was at the gym, telling me, I'm here now. I said, well, I'm at home, and I haven't gotten dressed yet. Somebody wanted to know how much sodium is in here. It says 0 grams, 0 milligrams, 0%. Niece, there's no fat, no carbohydrates, amen? And it says 0 calories. So you can use this to your heart's content. Now, they recommend that you use it on salads. I've never done it on salads. They say you can do it on veggie and fish. The only thing I've done it on is potatoes. And it's amazing. So anyway, I got to the gym. He was there. Now, here's the thing. The reason that you hire a trainer is so that they can work alongside you. Oh, Taya T said I got some of that brown bourbon sugar seasoning, and it was delicious on my salmon. Niece, I ain't gonna lead you wrong. I ain't gonna steer you wrong when it comes to no food. But the purpose of, hiring a trainer or working with a trainer is because you want them to work alongside you. You want them to push you and say, okay, and you want to make sure that they're showing you, you want to make sure your form is correct, let your arm placement or your body placement, whatever, your technique is right. I get there and we start working out. He on the other side of the gym. He working out on something else. Now, first of all, I'm not paying you. I'm not paying you to be working out in the gym. You supposed to be over here with me. Huh? He's supposed to be over here with me while I'm working out to make sure that I'm doing the right amount of sets, to make sure that I'm doing the right amount of. But see, I would be wrong if I tapped him on his shoulder. I would be wrong if I tapped him on his shoulder, right? So that further annoyed me. Like that was getting on my nerves, right? So then every now and then he would come over to me. Now mind you, I'm across the gym. He came over there to tell me what I needed to work on. So then he gonna come over to me and say, how many more you got? I'm thinking, if your ass was over here, you would know how many more I had. He's talking about, Craig, how many more you got? I'm like, I don't know. And then also what you're paying for, now stay with me, niece, stay with me. You're also paying for someone to remove, say it with me, you're paying someone to remove the weight and to restock the weight. I shouldn't have to do that. What? I shouldn't have to remove the weight, add the weight. Who is this? Let me see. All About Mika said, child, you ain't alone. My damn trainer threw me in a group with 2 other people. I was scratching my head. I paid for one-on-one training. Let's see, I would have got me a rebate. I would have got a rebate. So, he over there working out, then he on his phone. And see, I couldn't say anything today because, see, I know me. See, I've known myself for 43 years. See, when you know your name, you know your name. See, I've known myself for 43 years. So I knew that I couldn't say anything to him today because if I had said something to him today, it wouldn't have been nice. I would have needed a rebate. I would have needed a portion of my money back, not a whole refund. I would have needed some of my money back. But if he had put me in a group training. But anyway, I didn't say anything today because, I was bubbling over on the edge just like upstairs. Every now and then the guy upstairs walks a little hard. I can't go up there. I can't go up there in the mist. I can't go up there in the mist because, see, I'm going to be nasty. I'm going to be knocking all hard and I'm going to talk all hard and, you know what I'm saying? So, I couldn't say anything today. But I will be monitoring. Because if this happens again tomorrow, the next day, or the day after that, I'm going to have to pull him up by his collar. Excuse me, I need to speak to you. Listen, I'm paying for you to be one-on-one with me, not to be way over there. See, here's something that happened a few weeks ago. Now, I did let him know about this. And this happened about 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago. Every now and then, somebody that he's either trained before or somebody that sees him training me, they'll stop him and be talking to him about technique and, well, what do I need to do for my body if I'm trying to do this? And, just this, that, and the third. On my time. And so, I'm sitting over there waiting for him to tell me what the next set is going to be or what I'm supposed to do next or, and he's sitting over there in a full conference. And so one day I said to him, I said, listen, I said, I don't mean no harm. I said, but we on my time. And I said, they trying to get free advice from you while you on my time. Now, I mean, I got shit to do. I can't be in here all day waiting for you to consult and, if they want to pay you and hire you, then let them do that. But they can't do that on my time. So then I leave the gym, and like I said, I got Angela's car. And I'm just reminded why I don't want a car. Like, this traffic here is just ridiculous. It is ridiculous. And I enjoy sitting in the back of the car and not having to drive. I like to be able to sit in the back of the car. I like to be able to go through my phone. I like to be able to play on Instagram. I like to be able to play on Facebook. I like to be able to text message if I want to, check my email, check my Cash App. So I'm driving. And so I'm sitting at a light. Niece, I'm sitting at a light. I don't think they heard. I was sitting at a light, niece. And I had my phone in my hand. I had picked up my phone. And this black ass cop gonna pull up. He gonna pull up on the passenger side. And I just happened to look over, because he didn't blow the horn or nothing. I think he must have done like this or something. He must have did something like this, and I must have saw his hand. And I looked over, and he gonna tell me to pull over. Because the windows were up. So he gonna do like this, tell me to pull over. That bastard gave me a ticket. I'm like, I don't even have a car. You gonna give me a cell phone? What is it? Unlawful use of a wireless device. He gonna come up to the car and talk about, yeah, I mean, I know you weren't moving. He said, hello, sir, black guy. And I'm not saying that just because I'm black and he black that he wasn't supposed to give me a ticket, but I am saying he didn't have to give me a ticket. He gonna give me a ticket talking about, hey, how you doing this afternoon, sir? I was fine till you pulled me over. What the fuck you want? I didn't say that. But here's the thing. No, he didn't turn the siren on. He was on a little motorcycle. He was on a motorcycle. But here's the thing. You know how people always say that they get nervous, like when the cops pull them over? I don't ever feel like that. Like when I hear these stories of like black folks getting pulled over and, they immediately put their hand 10 and 2. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. C8701. Craig, whose car was you driving? See what happened when you come in here late? See what happened when you come in here late? Now, if she think I'm about to go back to the beginning of the story, see what happened when you come in here late? Somebody hand her a pamphlet. Taya talking about you let him get you in a motorcycle. What was I supposed to do? Drive? What was I supposed to do? Fly over the traffic? What was I supposed to do? Turn into a chopper and airlift out of the traffic? I let him pull me over. She trying to get me killed. So anyway, long story short, I don't get anxious like that when people, how, we hear these stories and stuff. I don't get anxious like that. Like, I don't feel compelled to put my hand at 10 and 2. I don't feel like that. I don't know. I just don't. So anyway, and even if he was white, it's not because he was black. Even if he was white, even when I've been pulled over by white cops, I've never just been anxious like that. Anyway, so he pulled me over. He gonna say, "Sir, I understand. You weren't moving, but in the state of Georgia, we have a law against holding your mobile device," or whatever the fuck he said. He pissed me off. I had shut him out. So anyway, so he gonna say, well, even though you were at a light, even though you were at a standstill. Let me see how much these red light tickets. I mean, how much are these mobile tickets anyway in Atlanta? Let me see. Wireless. Device ticket. Atlanta. I know I could probably call my nephew because he didn't got one. It says the first conviction is $50. Now I've only had this the only time I've ever gotten pulled over for this. Well, that says July 2018. You think that's right? Hold on, let me call my nephew. I think he's gotten one before. Let's see. So anyway, so he gonna say, hold on, we're trying to FaceTime. No, he didn't tell me. He told me I had to call this number. Hey, Journey.
Yeah.
Hey, where's your dad?
Right here.
I got a question, and I know you're probably an expert on this because you always run into something with the law. How much are these mobile phone tickets?
This your first one?
Yeah.
So go to dollar, go to Five and Below, purchase a hands-free device. So when you go there, just tell them you purchased it, what's the name, and they'll throw it out.
They'll throw. How you know they're gonna throw it out?
I just went to court for it.
See, I told you he's the expert. Hey, Journey.
I just went to court.
Hi.
That was my first time.
Well, I got a hands-free device. It's right there.
But you gotta show the receipt that you got it.
So I gotta go buy another one.
That's why I say go to Five and Below. I mean, I did it on Amazon.
Well, that's where that one came from. Yeah.
Well, go pull it. Oh, well, no. They gotta be after.
No, I got it from.
They gotta be after the court. After your court.
You know, we know how to get over on some stuff.
There was a couple girls in front of me. They was like, "Well, you want to go out and go get a receipt, and then."
What county did you get your ticket in?
I was in the cat.
All right. Well, I'm going to court on December 2nd.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be $50 if you don't. If you do it, then the next one will be $150 though.
No, ain't gonna be no next one.
Yeah. Stop, Journey.
All right. Well, let me go. I'm on this live.
Oh, all right.
Bye. Okay, so listen. So I ended up getting a ticket. He gonna say, well, even though you weren't moving, you know, I still have to give you a ticket. You know, he ain't say I still have to give. He said it's a moving violation. Anyway, so long story short, he gave me the ticket, and of course I was giving him straight up attitude. I wouldn't even look at him no more. I was looking just like this. He was talking to me. So then he writes up he was like, well, what's the year making? He said, what year is this vehicle? I said, I don't know because it ain't my car. And he said, well, you don't have the registration in the vehicle? I said, I don't know. So I went and looked into the glove compartment. And fortunately, Angela had it in there. And so anyway, I showed him that. And then he went and wrote me a ticket and came back. And then he gonna have me sign that little device. And I just put CS. And so he said, is that how your name is spelled on your license? I said, yeah. But it's not. But just take this and get out my face. So anyway, so so then as he was pulling me over, he pulled this other black lady over. Black people, why would we be on our phone like that? Why would we be doing that? Like, why can't we pay attention? Like, why do we do that? And then we're mad at the cop because we get pulled over. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that don't even make sense. So anyway, but I kept saying to myself, Craig, you can't be mad with this man. You know that the law is, even if you're at a standstill, you cannot use your phone. See how self-righteous we are? Oh, we so self-righteous. And so anyway, I was just like, you know, it's just, you know how we do. So anyway, it's just like sometimes I'll see people driving and they'll be on their phone. Oh, thank you, Lizzie. And when I tell you, it's like I'll look at people on their phone in the car and I be cussing them out, I be mad and stuff. And it's just like, Craig, you do the same shit. Like, how you gonna be self-righteous like that? So anyway, so long story short, I got the ticket. He pulled somebody else over while he was pulling me over. He ran over there. He ran. And he said, hey. And he like did like this and he beckoned her over to the side and he gave her a ticket. So then I came home and I had such a trying day that I went on and took a nap. I took a nap right in here on the floor. And I know, I keep saying long story short. You know, that's my go-to. That's my go-to. That's my go-to. And so I came in here. I took a nap. And then that was it. I watched an episode of Blackish. I love Blackish. Like, that show was so funny. I'm not always up on it, but that show was really funny to me. I found a new organization, of LGBTQ youth organization here in Atlanta. It's actually in Decatur. It's called Lost and Found. It's called Lost and Found These. It's a gay youth organization. They help homeless youth. They support homeless gay youth, and I want to gift them the copies of the first book. So if you want to support, then you can. You know how to do it. Cash App, one book, 20, 2, 36, 354. However many you want to Cash App for, you can. I'm gonna go and donate them to this youth organization. I may do a little speech, a little talk with the kids. You know, it's nice to get back to the youth. I might do a little talk back with the kids. So anyway, so that's that. But I did some writing last night, and I was kind of tired. But something said, go in there and sit down. The spirit said, go ahead in there and sit down. Have a seat. And so I came in here. I got my music going. You know, I got my little playlist for like when I'm writing. I got like a writing playlist. It's like really soft music. You know, I got a little Stevie Nicks on there. I got a little Stevie Nicks on there, niece. I got a little Coldplay on there. Some Lettucey, Layla Hathaway, Liz Wright. You know, all those kinds of things. And so I sat down and I was writing. And like, I really kind of felt like I was almost ready to take pre-orders. Oh, what was your question, Bianca? Say it again. I'm sorry. I really kind of felt like I'm really close to taking pre-order. George Porter? Who is George Porter? I mean, Gregory Porter. I don't know Gregory Porter. Good night, Barak. But I was just like, let me not take this pre-order yet because I don't need y'all worrying me to death. I sent my money, my Cash App for my book, and I mean that was like 2 weeks ago. Book ain't even made it over to the editor yet. And I mean, you said you were taking pre-orders, so I mean, who is Gregory Porter? I don't know Gregory Porter. Happy birthday, Virgil. It's Virgil's birthday over there on Facebook. Hey, boy, hey. I mean, it just don't make no sense. I mean, how long does it take for this book to come? I mean, like, I sent my Cash out. I need to see if I can get me a refund because, I mean, that was like 14 days ago. I thought I would have had the book by now. Yes, His Marvelous Life. Greetings and salutations are between 9 and 9:05. Okay? The opening, Good Day Thinkers, Thought Leaders, Progressives, and Dreamers, approximately 9:06, 9:07. Okay? We get into shits and giggles about 9:08, 9:09, 9:10. Okay? I mean, I need to reach out to Tonette to see if she got her book yet, because I mean, it don't make no sense. I mean, he talking about he run good black business. I mean, he just ain't even, I mean, it just don't make no sense. I mean, I'm a single mother. I ain't got no money to be sending to him, and he ain't even, you know, he's still writing the book and stuff. And how I know he got me on his list? How I know he ain't gonna, how I know he gonna, you know, not gonna forget? I mean, Devin, you're very welcome. Devin, I had intentions of gifting you the first book, but I didn't have any more of the first book. That, you know, with remember we were gifting you copies of the books that had come back. You know, books that I had signed and had gifted to people previously, and their address was botched, and so the books came back. But I didn't have any more of the first book, so I had to gift you the second book. Oh. So listen, don't forget, if you guys want to gift books, like we haven't done this in a while, I want to give some books to some this particular gay youth organization. They're in Decatur, Georgia. It's called Lost and Found. Oh, thank you, Bianca. Bianca just gifted a book. Thank you, Elizabeth. I appreciate you. That's Lizzie. Hey, Lizzie. Hey, Nee. Lizzie, I might have to add you to my list of honorary free books when I put out this fourth book, Book of Jewels. So I'm thinking that my first signing that I'm gonna do, when I do the launch for Book of Jewels, I believe it's gonna be in DC. Somebody already reached out to me in DC asking me to host the very first thing. So it's gonna probably be. Oh, that's a good question, Michelle. How do you say it? Capron. How is Theodore over in Hawaii? I need to reach out to his daughter. I haven't talked to her in a few weeks. I need to reach out to her to see. Let me write that down so I remember. Give myself a little reminder. Amen. So what I'm going to do is, I think the very first signing for the new book is going to be in, look at Gemini Lady. Here we go. Everyone knows I've been waiting on this book for 22 years. Now she's been waiting for 22 years. Meanwhile, she just found out about me last year, and then all of a sudden she wait. Girl, when did you read my first book, niece? Tanya BH said, I'm on page 231 of the first book. All right. Hey, girl, hey. Yeah, so I think the first signing is going to be in D.C. Christian Gray, are you coming? Are you going to be there? So I don't have the date yet. Of course, I got to finish writing the book. If I come to DC, I'll probably just go right to Baltimore, do the second one in Baltimore, which is home. I don't know. Baltimore's supposedly the city that reads, but I don't know if them people up there read or not. Do y'all still read? It used to be the city that reads. I don't know if y'all really reading though. I don't know if y'all really reading. Y'all something else. Y'all be acting like y'all reading. I had to get up out of there. Oh, Terry Denise Davis just gifted a book. Okay, so that's Bianca, Terry Denise, and my girl Juanesta. Okay, so we have 3 books that were gifted to Lost and Found. They're in Decatur, Georgia. It's a gay youth organization, and they support homeless LGBTQ youth. Look at Pamela Dickerson with her late self. Oh, Marcella said he's going to come from Tampa to D.C. All right. Look at Alicia talking about, well, don't try to make Atlanta last. Niece. Atlanta is always first. It was first with words that were spoken. It was first with one thing for certain, two things for sure, and it was first with so much to say. A book of quotes. And here she come, don't make Atlanta last. I need to come on out there to California and do a release. But, pardon me. Thank you so much, Linda Hudson. Linda said Craig is going to do greater things. Let's keep supporting his journey. I appreciate that, Linda. Linda, you're the one that sent me that money order, weren't you? For the 5 books. Yes, I remember that. I will definitely come to Texas, Duchess. I have a lot of, I think I've probably done more readings or signings in, I'll come to LA, Stacy Mallory. I think I've probably done more signings in Houston probably than anywhere. Maybe Houston and Atlanta might be tied. Oh, I need to come. I've never been to Ohio for like a signing. I've been to Ohio, but I've never been for a signing. That would be interesting. But I think, DC is probably going to be the first place, and so I'm looking forward to it. JB said, "What's the PO box?" Lola, can you drop the PO box information up there? I don't know it offhand. I need to come to Virginia. I haven't done Virginia. Tanya said, "Why you be staying down south?" Because people in the South like to read. People in the South like to read. Lizzie, I may need to come to California. I may need to see if Tynette can get me to come over there to one of them libraries. Oh, I've never been to Detroit. Now, I've never been to Detroit, period, ever, for anything. Yeah, I've never been to Detroit. But yeah, I need to do a signing in California. I've never been to like San Diego. I've never been to San Francisco. I've never been to Oakland. Tanya said the people in the North read. Well, they sure don't read that much in my hometown of Baltimore. No shade, Baltimore, but you know y'all don't like to read. Oh, Tanya said I need to come to Boston. You got about 15, 20 friends you can invite? Yeah, me coming up there and it's just me and her sitting in the classroom. I'm like, hey girl, hey. You see them edges? Them edges are serious. And I still got 2 more treatments. I ain't even been for my last 2 treatments. Yes, I am single. Oh, Pamela Dickerson, I would like to... Wait, Pamela, I remember you gifted books to that organization before in Kentucky. We sent books to that organization on behalf of you, didn't we? If I'm not mistaken. Yes, I will drop my writing playlist in the Facebook group. I'll drop it in the Facebook group. Tanya's telling me she'll try to work on it. She's trying to have me come up there and it's just me and her. Thank you so much, Tonio. What city are you in? I appreciate it. I started back on my celery juice today. You know I'll do like 7 days on and then I'll come off of it for a few weeks and then I'll get back on it. So today was my first day back on my celery juice. What I'm gonna try to, you're in Hampton, Virginia. Hampton need to stop playing and cut me a check and have me come down there and speak at their college. That make no sense. The first college I spoke at was Morehouse. But anyway, Terry, my plan is when I'm done writing this book and once I get the manuscript back from the editor, I'm gonna start recording the audio version right away because I would like to be able to time it so that the audio book is out at the same time as the physical book because I want them to all launch around the same time. But what I'm going to do is perhaps while I'm recording the audio, what I'm thinking I may do is start taking the pre-orders at that point. Well, actually, I think I may start taking the pre-orders while I think I'll start taking pre-orders once the manuscript is with the editor. Once the manuscript is with the editor, I think I'll start taking the pre-orders then. And so then once she's done editing, then I'll go ahead and start, processing those orders. So I'm thinking what's going to happen is people who pre-order will have the book before it's actually available for sale, so to speak, technically. So like you pre-order, and then once the book is in print, you guys will get yours, but it necessarily won't be on sale at that point because I'll probably still be recording the book. And so once I'm done recording the book, then I'll make it available on Amazon and all of the e-readers and on Audible. But those of you that pre-order, you'll be able to have your book in advance of all of that. All right? So hopefully that makes sense. But does my celery juice come out slushy? She add water and ice. Niece, you ain't supposed to add nothing to the celery juice. Bianca, did you ever say what you wanted to tell me, or was it to tell me that you had gifted a book? T-Dub, are you using a juicer? If you're using a blender, it's gonna come out thick. You gotta strain it. But if you're using a juicer, it just comes out like juice for me. Oh, she using a bullet. See, that's why those bullets aren't. You're gonna have to get something to strain it. That's why it's so sludgy. She said slushy. I'm saying sludgy. That's why it's so sludgy. Yeah, you gotta strain it, niece. You gotta strain it. And see, with a bullet, you're probably using more celery too. Like when you use a juicer, you literally only need one bunch of celery. And it literally makes 16 ounces. You have to strain it with either like a cheese, what's it called? A cheesecloth or something like that. Yeah, cheesecloth. Mr. D, he on it. Yeah, you got to use, yeah. I checked on my friend, remember the guy who I did the, who I did the podcast with, who has prostate cancer, who had prostate cancer. I checked on him today to make sure he was using that blender that I sent him. That picture that I posted yesterday, I did have on underwear. I was not naked. And that was just a little something to draw people in to purchase the book. It's just called strategy and marketing. Amen. 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 Because even though the books are available on Amazon, all e-readers, and Audible, some of you still have not purchased the books. Amen. We got things to do. Thank you, Bianca and Terry Davis and Juan Nesta, for gifting books tonight to the gay and youth organization called Lost and Found. I was in contact with them today. So the plan is to gift books to them. I am not making no calendar. I'm making a calendar. I will post some more pictures though with holding the second book. Thank you, T-Dub. She said she purchased her book on Audible. I'm going to definitely post the picture holding the second book. I'm going to take a picture holding the second book. But yeah, so I think I'm going to do some more writing tonight. I have to tell you, like, I am so in love with what I'm writing. I really, really am. Like, I really feel like this is just, I can see how I've grown as a writer. And this book, I'm like really, really naked too. I don't mean literally naked, knees. Like in this book, I'm like, it's so raw, like the things that I'm talking about. And it's not things that I've talked about in my other books. There are some things that I touch on from previous books, but I expound on them, or I pivot and kind of share something else, but this book, like, I'm just amazed. I really, really am, at what's coming out of me. Like, I really feel like yeah, like I really feel like this book is really going to be the book that, you know, like for example, like when Barack Obama was running for president. Remember, he had already had that first book out. What was his first book called? What was Barack's first book called? Um, A Dream Deferred. Is that it? Did I make that up? Yes, I am going on a book tour. Mike is late. We've already talked about the book tour. Um, no, Audacity of Hope wasn't the first one. Wasn't that the second one? That was the second one, Duchess of New York. Wasn't that the second one? Let me Google it real quick. Barack Obama books. Dreams of My Father. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Come on. I knew it. I said A Dream Deferred. I meant Dreams of My Father. That's it. Okay, so his first book was Dreams of My Father. Dreams from My Father. And then the second book was Audacity of Hope. So I say all that to say, Dreams of My Father did okay. You know, it was doing well, but Audacity of Hope was the book that, you know, and then people went back and bought Dreams from My Father. So like Dreams from My Father did well, but then when he was in the public spotlight was when he put out Audacity of Hope, and that book catapulted. And then everybody who read that book, who didn't read the first one, went back and got that book. I really, as I'm writing this book now, I really feel like this book is going to be the book that's going to change the game. I really do. And I could be wrong, and I don't believe in jinxing and all of that other stuff, so I'm just going to say it because I really feel it. But I really feel like this is the book that's going to really shake shit up. Like, I do. And I'm not trying to big you up, and then the book come out, and you're like, oh, is this it? This what he was talking about? This book is okay. I mean, it ain't all that he made it out to be. I mean, he acted like it was going to be so good, and, you know, I mean, it's all right. I mean, I think he could have spent a little more time writing on this book, because, I mean, it's not, I mean, I hate that he talked about, it took so long. It took so long for the book to come out, and this is what he put out. I mean, hi Patricia Powell. Greetings and salutations are between 9 p.m. and 9:05. Niece, it is now 9:49, almost 9:50, and you're just getting here to say hello. But yeah, so I'm really proud of this book. And I think what I'm gonna do is, like, I've already started thinking about like marketing strategy and stuff. Like, what I think I'm first gonna do is release like the title. I mean the chapter titles, like the chapters, the chapter names. I'm gonna release the chapter titles or chapter names, and then I'm gonna let people pre-order or whatever, and then I'm gonna release like little small passages from the book, from different chapters, and then I may get on YouTube and Facebook and do a live reading. Like I might do a little section where I'll read. I'll read a little piece from the book, and then I'll get Oliver to do another little video. Like my little videos that I have, my little promo videos that I have for Words Never Spoken and One Thing for Certain, Two Things for Sure. I'll get him to do like a little promo video. Yeah, I'm excited. And those of you, some of you, listen. It's a short list, niece. I don't know everybody that's on the list just yet, but those of you that have been really, really steadfast in supporting me, always supporting on $5 Friday, and you know what I mean, like Datis and Deacon Santana have always like support, and Bianca, like people like that, Terry, Denise. Like I have a short list of people that I'm gonna gift this fourth book to. Tonette always sending packages over here. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's certain people that are always really, really holding me up. Avriel Duvernay, Andrew Hudson. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I can see the end. I can really see the end. Like I'm almost seeing the end. I can almost see the end of the book. Like I'm close. And I don't know. Like right now, like my favorite chapters in the book, there's a chapter called Growth. Oof. I did my good writing in that chapter. Um, there's a chapter called Love and Fear. That's one of my favorite chapters. Love and fear. Um, Dating. There's a dating chapter that I'm in love with. Like, I mean, I really, really enjoy the book. Like that. I mean, and that's another thing. Like, I have to be in love with it. That's why I'm taking my time. Like, I have to be in love with every part of it, because I have to be able to defend it. I have to be able to stand behind it. Um, and I really think it's going to be one of those books that's. Oh, I have a dedication for you all too. You all are in the dedication. You all are in the dedication. I'm not reading it to you now. You'll get it when you purchase the book, or if I gift you a book. You all are in my dedications, right along with my mom. No, I'm not going to be on the book cover. I'm not going to be on the book cover. I think I released the cover on my Patreon. I think I did that a few months ago, didn't I? I think I released it on my Patreon. I haven't released it on the other social media platforms. But yeah, you all are in my no, not dedication, the acknowledgments. You all are in my acknowledgments, because the dedication is really special too. Now I did read the dedication on here before. But yeah, you all are in my acknowledgments. So I first acknowledge my mom, then my father, and then I acknowledge like a couple friends, I believe, and then you all are in there. Yeah. So yeah. So anyway, so that's that. So listen, if you want to support this organization that I want to gift books to, it's a gay youth organization in Decatur, Georgia. It's called Lost and Found. It's called Lost and Found, and it's an organization for gay youth that have been put out. They're homeless. They've been put out of their homes. So if you want to gift, I want to gift my first book to that organization. And so if you want to gift a book, then please go ahead and Cash App for however many books you want to gift. 1 is 20, 2, 36, 3, 54. If you want to purchase a book, same thing. One book is 20, 2, 36, 3, 54. Then I was thinking, when I put out this fourth book, what's the package deal going to be? Because one book is, what is it going to be if you want to purchase all 4 of the books? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, what's the... Thank you, Jessica Gary. I appreciate that. I'm trying to figure out what the package deal, what's the package deal going to be then when we do 4 books. But anyway, remember, we do have free content, because I know there are some of you that want to support and you're not in a position to, and that's fine too. So we do have a free podcast. It's called So Much to Say. If you don't know how to find the podcast, you can access it from my website. Marcel is talking about buy 1, get 3 free. Has he lost his mind? If you don't know how to access the podcast, you can go to my website, CraigTheWriterStewart.com, and then there's a tab at the top that says podcast, and just click on it, and you can listen to it from either SoundCloud, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you want to listen. And we have free conversations on it that you can listen to. There's a brand new show that's going to drop this coming Monday. What's the podcast that's going to drop this Monday? Hold on, let me see. Let me see what it is. Let's see what the conversation is going to be this coming Monday on So Much to Say. We drop a new podcast every Monday morning at 10 a.m. You don't have to be listening right at 10 a.m. because they do stream. I mean, they do archive, so you can always go and listen to them at any point. Oh, this podcast this Monday is called Growing Old Alone, the gay male edition. So I had, like, remember the podcast that I did with my friend, oh, hold on everybody, Katina McNeely has a question. Katina said, how do I purchase your book? Katina, if you want me to sign it with bookmark, complete with bookmarks, you can Cash App me. And what you would do is, if you want to purchase one book is 20, two books 36, 354. My Cash App is TheWriter. Lola, drop it down there for me, please, niece. But it's also down here in the caption. I have it pinned. My Cash App is TheWriter. And then once you send your Cash App, be sure to email me your shipping address so that we know where to ship the books. You can go to my website, CraigTheWriterStewart.com. Once you Cash App, go to my website, CraigTheWriterStewart.com, and then send me your shipping address. Okay? So we'll know where to ship your books. You see how I put that S on there because we're hoping that she's gonna purchase all three. But if you don't want to use the Cash App, if you don't want to do that, you can always purchase the books on Amazon. You can purchase them on Audible, or you can purchase them on your digital platforms, like if you have an iPad, or if you have a Kindle, or if you have a Nook, or whatever. So that wherever you can purchase books. But yeah, so this podcast is coming up this Monday. It's Growing Old Alone, okay? The gay male edition. And I'm going to do this same conversation with some women, some straight women, heterosexual women, because I believe that there are going to be some similarities in the conversation. So anyway, that's the conversation that's coming up this coming Monday. So I also try to give you guys free content too. Amen, amen, amen. So I'm going to get off of here now because I am going to do some more writing tonight because I'm in that kind of a mood. I'm going to do some writing so we can get this fourth book done. I think that's all. Brush your teeth, floss your teeth, brush your tongue. If you're already in the bed, get your ass up. Get up. Go, and you need to be situating your situation. I just situated my situation. I situated my situation before I came on here, so I'm nice and fresh. I'm nice and fresh, niece. You know, situate your situation. Brush your teeth. Get up out of the bed. Like, you need to take care of the health of your teeth. You know, the health and wellness of your teeth is connected to your overall health. I'm just trying to let y'all know. So, brush your teeth and floss your teeth. You don't want to have that stuff setting, you know, that you've been eating on all day. You know, you want to be... Yes, Brian, I got your address and everything. Yes, we did. We got it. So, yes, Laura Mackinton said, you keep me on point with hygiene. Yes, brush your teeth. And listen, you need to go ahead and throw away those Throw away those toothbrushes after you've had them for 3 months. And if you brush your teeth really hard and the bristles are already bent over, just go ahead and get you another one. Okay? Take care of the wellness of your teeth. All right? And make sure you're registered to vote. I don't want to hear no shit. Make sure you're registered to vote. And everybody that's going to be 18 by the time this next election roll around, make sure they register too. Go to rockthevote.org. Or you can go to .com too. It'll still take you to the right place. Both of them will go there. Make sure everybody's registered to vote, because next year I don't want to see no whole bunch of posts on social media where we frustrated and this, that, and the third. Make sure you registered to vote. And if you in Dallas, I need y'all to be on top of that shit that's going on down there with the police department. Yes, exfoliate your skin. That's why some of y'all looking older than you are. You're not exfoliating your skin, niece. You're not moisturizing. Yes, or you can go to the DMV and register to vote as well. Go to the Department of Motor Vehicle. Okay, and moisturize your lips. You see, I was, doing this. Wait. Mr. J. Rashad talking about, is he late? We're doing the benediction. Listen, all right, have an amazing night. He talking about, is he late? All right, well, we'll see you tomorrow. Keon should be here tomorrow. If you have any questions or dilemmas or things that you want to ask, we will be here tomorrow. I already have 2 for tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. at 9 p.m. Have an amazing night. Don't forget, if you want to donate to the organization where we're gifting the books, go ahead and cash app. One book is $22, $36, $354. And put in the memo that is for, the organization. It's called Lost and Found. You can look them up. They're in Decatur, Georgia, if you don't believe me. All right, bye.